That's a healthy teen from South Carolina died from drinking too much caffeine. Dr. Richard Chaffoo's here with why this may have happened. Dr. Chaffoo, thank you for being here.
Good to be here,
Oh,
Jolla.
so concerning for parents because sometimes
Very.
we just see these kids just drink these caffeine drinks. How much caffeine did this particular teen drink?
So, Jolla, we don't really know the exact amount, but we know it was over what the FDA recommends, about 400 milligrams of caffeine in a 24-hour period.
How much is that, like,
It's
compared
about
to
5
drinks?
cups of coffee. So what this teen had was a large Mountain Dew, about 54 milligrams,
Okay.
probably a large latte with another 174, but the energy drink probably had 500 milligrams of caffeine. So it's not just the amount, clearly more than he should take, but it's the interval in a very short
Okay,
time.
I
he
know
took
that
it.
there are people watching right now, Dr. Chaffoo.
Yes.
They've had a drink, a
Right.
latte, and then an
Right.
energy drink, like a soda during the day.
Exactly.
So was there something maybe with the teen's condition that would have caused this to
There
happen?
actually wasn't, and that's the disturbing part, Jolla, is that the coroner report showed no evidence of cardiac disease.
Wow.
And so in these situations, what happens, we think, they've looked at studies, 18 to 40-year-olds, and they've looked at these energy drinks, and what they've found is that when you consume these energy drinks, you can actually have changes in your EKG. You can prolong what's called the QT complex, which is a red flag for development of an arrhythmia. And so cardiac arrest, if you have a serious arrhythmia, obviously like this teen did, you can go into cardiac arrest and unfortunately
You said
die.
the recommendation is 5 cups of coffee. There are a lot of people that drink way more than that.
Way more than
so
that,
would
exactly.
the effects be different on an adult than a teen, or our bodies just different?
Well, it depends, of course, the age. If you have any underlying pre-existing heart disease, we know that these energy drinks also cause more forceful contractions to the muscle.
Okay.
And if you have underlying heart problems, of course, it could be even more dangerous. And you know, if people are taking other stimulants as well, we know that these energy drinks are associated with diabetes, or associated with hypertension, associated, they get effects on antidepressants, you know, combinations, insomnia. So there's some real risk factors.
Got to be careful with those.
Very.
Okay, I want to talk a little bit about another story. Scientists may have found a cure for gray hair and baldness by accident.
Fascinating. So these researchers at UT Southwestern were actually looking at how do tumor cells develop, and they were using the mouse as a model, which we commonly use in science.
Okay.
And they found that one of the proteins, stem cell factor, is responsible for actually the pigment or the color in the hair. And these mice, when they removed that, the mice all went white. Then they removed another protein called KROX20. When that was removed, the mice lost all their hair. They were nude mice. And so the implication is that these are two proteins on the cell level that are also responsible for not only the color of our hair, but whether we lose our hair or maintain it. So the next part of this study is going to be, well, what happens when we age? Do these proteins become ineffective? Are there lower doses? And those will have some therapeutic implications. Nothing right now specific from this study that's going to be used to help with graying or to help with balding.
Yeah. Okay, so that means just keep my hair appointment for another 3 weeks to cover all the grays. Dr. Chaffoo, thank you for being here. Always good stuff. Miss Chrissy Russo, let's get it over to you.
Time now for your morning weather, powered by Jerome's Dream.